Hi, house flipper video today. I'm gonna flip another house. Hope you don't mind. No, I haven't done anything with the inside of my house yet. I keep forgetting. But I felt like doing this today. I've got so much on my mind that I figured I would do this just to kind of de-stress. And it's not anything huge. So maybe I'm sounding over... I don't know, what would you call it? Over dumb? I had a hard time with these molehills. The shovel came out, but nothing happened, so. Anyway, like I said, it's not serious issues, but I'm trying to decide what to do with my Animal Crossing island before the update. And I'm working to get Twitch up and running. I'm excited about that because even if nobody watches, I will be able to create a lot of content that way and then chop it down for these shorter videos on YouTube. So I'm looking forward to that. I just don't know if my computer can handle that much. I do have an extra 16 gigs of hard drive and I don't know how to install it. Anyway, beside the point. Animal Crossing first. I don't want to start over. I understand, well, if I'm understanding correctly based on the few videos that I've seen, a lot of people, or maybe just some people, want to start all over from scratch before the update. That sounds a little gambling to me. Gosh, I'm having trouble with words. Okay, it's late at night and it's very quiet, so I'm a little self-conscious here. I'm sorry. To start all over right before a massive update like that seems like a gamble because it's going to take you a long time to get the resources and stuff you need to advance to the point where you have the Nook Miles and you have the ability to fly and get things on your Nook phone and stuff like that. So I'm not going to do that. But I am, hey, I'm getting better at those windows, ain't I? The sump pump. Shoot, I will try. It's tons of rain. The basement's flooded, so anyway. I have over 140,000 Nook Mile tickets. I have 7 million bells, so I think I'm okay. But what I want to do with the island is rearrange it to make room for the new items and a farm. And I keep staring at my island going, how am I going to do this? I also always hate the way I set up my villagers' houses. They just... I think I'm giving them enough room. I know it's 4x3. And I mark that area out for the house. And then I always think I'm giving them enough room for decorations and stuff, but it never turns out that way. So those are the concerns. The issue I'm having is that I spent so much time building up that area for my museum. I don't know if I have the heart to tear it all down and do something different. But I put it in the least visited area of the island where hardly any of my villagers ever go. So I don't know that I will even really need to move it. And I don't plan on having a massive ranch either. I just plan on growing a few crops at a time. I might not need that much space, but I would like to give my villagers more space. That tree fell down on top of me. But I figured it out. I got out of the way real quick. Not that it hurts or anything, but... So that's where I am with Animal Crossing. And then Stardew Valley I would like to do on Twitch, along with The Sims 4. I just made a Sims 4 video. But I just feel like building So I want to get back into that. I don't know that I'd have to do it all on Twitch. But I finally got a username that makes sense, because for the longest time I was just Garnet Capricorn, because I was born in January and my birthstone is a garnet and I'm a Capricorn. But every 60 days you can change your name. I didn't know that. Isn't that creepy how that tree goes into... A lot of creepy things about this game. Speaking of this game, the update is out now, the luxury homes thing. I'm curious about it, but I don't know that I want to pay full price for it. I think I'm going to wait until they have a sale, and then I'll grab it that way. Make some videos using that. So I tore this whole house apart. I always do this. And then I end up putting it back the way it was. No, I didn't. I gave him a really funky house. And again, not paying attention to those people on the left side there. I keep forgetting they're even there. Because I think I got over them because they're very insulting. And I don't need to listen to that, you know. There's enough insulting going on in my real life. I don't need to have virtual strangers doing it to me too. So I tuned them out. And I know I shouldn't do that because I am fixing these homes up for them. And I probably would make more money if I paid attention to their needs. But the family that buys this house is the one that has a family, and they always complain about there's no family things. What are we going to do with the family? I don't get it. If you didn't like the house, why did you buy it? So I'm just saying that's why I ignore them. Now, I figured I would show you the landscaping portion this time so you could see how horrible I am at this. I suppose if I gave myself more time, you know, but I don't, and I run out of steam so fast with this. It's like, okay, I'm done. This is it. This is all you're getting. It's too many steps. You go into the tab, opens up the screen, then you gotta file through everything looking for what you need, and then you have no idea what it actually looks like until you pull it out, and you either like it or you don't. Then you gotta set it down, and then you gotta go E. Ugh, too many steps, at least for me. So I gave up at this point, and I'm like, this is it. This is what you guys get. And then at the end of this thing, in the afters, they showed the back of the house instead of the front, and the front was where I did the majority of the work. But oh well, I guess they wanted me to work back here. There were a lot of trees, and I did chop them all down, but I just gave up. And I shouldn't. If I'm going to make videos of this, I should make decent ones. I'm sorry if you're disappointed, but I'm no good at this. See, I can't even keep my hands still here. I don't know how you guys do it, because I'm using a mouse to get this done. And it's really shaky. Okay, so back to Stardew Valley. I've got some ideas, and I know people have done this. I'm not, going to act like, oh, hey, I've got an original idea here. Probably not going to happen too often. It is stuff that people have done before, but it interested me to the point of wanting to try it myself. And one of them, well, I don't know that anybody's done this particular one, but I would like to cook every single food item that you can prepare and then sell them all just to see how much money you would get for it. I know it's not a lot of money. I've seen videos where they catch all the fish, including the hard to get ones, the legendary ones, and all the gems, all the museum items, things like that. Oy, oy, oy. I mean, I have a hard time just getting to the end of the caverns, the caves, the mining stuff. And the fishing, forget it. I use a cheat for fishing because I just can't do it. And I know that upsets a lot of people, but oh my gosh, especially the legendary fish. I can barely catch a normal fish. Those legendary fish, it's just a waste of my time. So that's why I use a cheat. But hey, I'm old, I can do that. I'm not young and agile anymore, so I'm giving you a quick tour of what I did. I told you it was funky. I gave them funky colors. Most of the rooms are blue. And then the living room, I thought I'd go a little cuckoo. But I put the rooms on either side of the house, and I gave them an open living room in the front entrance. I used some of the new doors. I think they're very cute, and they're actually cheaper than the original doors. So, but I like what I did here. I know, like I said, I know it's funky. I know it's different. And this wallpaper, I know nobody likes wallpaper, although I have heard from a few that wallpaper is making a comeback. I think that's funny. I thought this was pretty. It's a very pretty blue. So I gave him an accent wall in preparation of the Animal Crossing update. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty. I didn't give them too much, though. I keep telling myself not to give them a lot because these are like junk houses, the lower level houses. They're not going to be worth a whole lot, so why go overboard? I always put a computer in a room. That guy with the gray hair intimidates that kind of me. Where am I going to put my papers? How am I going to get my work done? Will you leave me alone, please? I put that cyber newspaper down again, too. That is so funny. Why can't you just give him a tablet? Well, that's one of the things about this game, though. There are a lot of outdated items. And I don't get it, like a router and all them speakers and stuff. Why would anybody need that many speakers? It's weird. But I like the way my kitchen and little dining area came out. I thought that was really cute. I didn't even want to put a door on it, just like a nook. So that's my exposition here. And now you're going to see who buys this. Maybe I should have done something with the outside, but it wasn't all that bad. And I don't know if they've improved putting paneling on the outside of a house. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Small family. Why did you buy it if there's no place where they can't? Here's their before and afters. The rooms are basically the same. I don't know how they do that, but yeah, that's where the kitchen was. They had that funky door there. But the kitchen and dining is my favorite room in this one. Yeah, and then they show the back of the house instead of the front. But at least I showed you the front. Well, that's it. I hope you like this. I appreciate that you stuck out until the end. I also hope you have an absolutely fabulous day. Bye-bye.